Hey everyone, welcome back to our channel. If you're new here, please subscribe. I'd really love that. If you're returning, how you doing? What we're going to talk about today is what U.S. lawmakers are saying in reaction to the sightings of what has been seen in the northern skies. 4 unidentified flying objects have made their way across northern American airspace since the end of January and were subsequently shot down. Now, while the first object was identified as a Chinese-owned surveillance balloon, U.S. lawmakers say they are no closer to discovering the truth behind the other 3. Now, China claimed the first balloon discovered flying over Montana was a weather sensory device that had flown off course. You're right. But the debris recovered after it was shot down told a totally different story. Now, the FBI found that the balloon did indeed have weather surveillance equipment, albeit of low quality, but noted that the balloon's path had taken it directly over military installations. Bad boy. So the Chinese government clapped back, accusing the U.S. of sending surveillance balloons into its airspace. Well, monkey see, monkey do, I guess, but provided no additional details or evidence that it had actually occurred. But now, lawmakers are confused about 3 subsequent flying objects that have been since shot down but not recovered. Oh, gee whiz, where could they be? A classified briefing on Tuesday left senators knowing only one sure thing. Yeah. The UFOs were not aliens. Oh, say it isn't so. Say it isn't so. So, beyond that, we're left in the dark. Where is Fox Mulder and Scully? We are facing an uncertain conclusion to events that seem to come straight out of a sci-fi movie. The X-Files. I knew it. The senators' responses to the UFOs are less than reassuring to show signs of obvious distress. I knew it. So, Senator John Kennedy said in a statement, "I understand the need for national security secrets." Do you? All the tunnels. No. Marilyn Monroe. Oh, shh. Okay. But now that this cow is out of the barn, cow farts. Oh. So the president and the director of national intelligence needs to address it. They need to explain to the American people, if they know, and I'm not sure they know if they know, because you know that I know that you know that I know. And he knows that I know. That they know that you know that I know. They're not telling us, well, I know what these things are. Who put them up there? And do they pose a threat to the American people? And if the answer is no, how do they know that? Well, you know, I know, and you know. Everybody knows. I'll go on. The only thing I feel confident saying right now is that if you're confused, you understand the situation perfectly. Okay. This has been going on for a long time, at least since 2017. Last week we were told 2019. That's what I took away from today. So lock your doors tonight. Lock our doors? So are you telling me that E.T. is going to pick my locks? Where's Drew Barrymore? Where's Elliot? I mean, come on. Tell me, what am I supposed to do? Reese's Pieces? Anyone? Do you have them? I'm out. Oh, God. So Senator Richard Blumenthal, okay, just listen. He said the American people should be given more information. Yes, give it to me. I am like a sponge. Give it. He said they can handle it. We can handle it. What can we handle? And they need to know, and they deserve to know. Yes, I know. I know you know that I need to know, okay? Whether it's the president personally, he can't go on national TV. No, he can't. He's like a blah, blah, blah. You know, bumbling idiot, blah, blah, blah. So He can't go on TV every evening. No, nobody can handle that. I can handle this. I can't handle that. I'm just saying. But Congress has an obligation as well to inform. Yes, of course. And then bring in this one. Senator Lisa Murkowski said, the most troublesome aspect is what's going on. I don't know. You're supposed to know. You're the senator. Where are they coming from? Who's behind them? You're asking me. We get weather balloons. We understand weather balloons. Do we? I mean, do they give a reading? How far is the tornado away? What's with the hurricane? I mean, you know. But if it's not weather balloons, what are they? Who's sending them? That bothers me. What bothers me is that you don't know that I know that you know that I know. That's what bothers me. And then bring in this guy, Senator John Tester. He's testing me. That's what I know. He said, I think Joe probably wants to get as much information as he can before he steps in front of the mic, would be my guess. I think he should address the people at some point. He can't hear enough what his puppet master is telling him to relay. All right? He don't know. And then bring in Marco Rubio from Florida. He said, what's new is that they were shot down. What is extraordinary, because we never shot down any of these things over 65 years of NORAD, and over one weekend we shot down 3 things. The bigger concern now is what are they and what were they doing here? I know they weren't over Florida. I know that much. Marco knows that much. So now bring in Senator Mike Rounds. He said they're trying to give us information as best that they can, but they don't have a lot of new data yet. They're trying to get the data so they can actually give us the information that is supported with hard facts. You just sounded like Biden for a second there. You make no sense. So now bring in Josh Hawley, okay? He said, I came out of that briefing thinking that nothing they said added up, because it doesn't. Okay, he said, here's my conclusion. Either they're lying to us, bingo, which is very possible, or they're totally and completely incompetent. There you go. And he said, maybe it's both. We're not getting straight answers. They didn't rule anything out, and they don't think that they're balloons on the order of the Chinese balloon, and they didn't think they were aliens. So what is it then? I don't know. So now bring in Senator Gary Peters. He said, I think we still need more information. We all need information, man. Okay? Are we going to be out there fighting like the movie Independence Day? What's going on? Are we going to have people standing on the top of buildings going, please bring back Elvis? I mean, come on. You know, he said they don't want to make any definitive statements until they've actually recovered debris. All right. Now, Senator Tom Cotton, he said the president owes the people an explanation. He can't explain, oh, God. He said direct and on camera. He can't, man. He can't. He can't even explain how to tie shoes. You know, with the bunny ears and then you wrap it around and pull tight. You can't do that. He said on what we know about these objects and what steps he's taken to protect American sovereign airspace. No commander-in-chief should hide behind the press secretaries and anonymous sources in a time of crises. Lord. So then in walks John Kirby. Hey! And he said, these unidentified aerial phenomena have been reported for many years. Really? Then why all of a sudden the hoopla? He said, without explanation or deep examination by the government. Joe has changed all that. My eyes hurt from rolling so fast, so hard. Oh, God, I got a migraine. He said, we are finally trying to understand them better. Them? Them who? Did you just admit you just admit that we've got little ETs running around? Is this going to be like Signs, where they leap from the ground to my roof and knock over my garbage can, where I have to run around the outside of my house saying, I'm losing my mind? Like Mel Gibson? Come on. Don't sit here and lie to me, okay? Let me know if I have to be armed to the teeth to fight an alien, all right? Do they like water? They swing away, Merle. You know? Swing away. They don't like water. Splash some water on them and they start to disintegrate. I'm melting. Come on. Jeez. All right, guys, I'm out of here. I'll see you in the next one. You stay safe, you stay positive, you keep prepping, and as always, fearless. Ciao.